What's up, everyone? It's New Mutator. I'm going to be continuing my coverage of this year's Myth World Cup. It's the QR2. This is the match that was played between Name Changers and TMNT2. So, yeah, unfortunately, the first game, I think the film was corrupted, so I'm not able to bring that to you. So we're going to start here in the second game. I think this is Green Hill, and it's Last Man on the Hill. So all the action's probably going to be in this area here. Maybe spread out a little bit across the map, depending on what happens. Somebody's bound to try to do some kind of flanking maneuver, so we'll see. And that's going to favor whoever's able to execute something like that is going to probably be a hero for their team. So looking at the players on this list, it looks like Ska's going to be captaining for his team. Samuel Garrick, Two-Tone, Paris, Noble Steed aka Genghis Khan, Limp, and Homer rounding out the roster for the Name Changers. For TMNT2 in the black, starting out in the east, Giant Killer General once again captaining for his team. Eastwind, Zach, who I believe is actually a name changer, so I'm not sure. Maybe he's substituting for the Turtles. I'm not quite sure. Captain Shadow, Kerniak, Paladise, and Osmodian going to be rounding out the squad for TMNT. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to cast this match is because this could be a kind of prelude for what we might see in the finals match. Which, you know, these are kind of the two favored teams to make it to the finals. So see what happens here. See what ends up going down. Looks like 6 fetch for the Name Changers, 6 for the Turtles, 4 whites for them, and 4 whites for them. You know, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of spiders for the Name Changers, and I don't know where those unit trading points are going to for the Turtles. Maybe maybe some Zerks? Not quite sure. The other thing to keep in mind is, perhaps, no, they both only have, you know, so many Soulless, so I'm not sure. 4 Warlocks on each team. Everything else seems pretty similar. It's just that Spider Pack is massive, and Spiders are only 1 unit trading point apiece, so I'm guessing for sure it's those extra unit trading points are going into Berserks, which are 3 unit trading points apiece. They're fast, you know, they're deadly, but Spider Pack is pretty massive. And there is a lone goal here for the Name Changers. I'm not sure what exactly that's going to accomplish on a map like this with lots of fetch. I think they die in like 1 hit, so that's 2 unit trading points. Maybe that'd be better going into Thrall. I don't know. I'm not sure. So anyway, both teams are going to make a beeline here for this flag area. And as you know, since I imagine there's going to be a lot of back and forth, and at some point as the clock winds down, everyone's going to run in and try to claim that flag for their team. We'll see exactly how that goes. It looks like Ska's going to be handling this Spider Pack. It's going to try to, I believe the idea is to use that as a flanking force to threaten and maybe disrupt the concentration of the opposing team. These poor deer are going to be taken out. Those poor deer. I'm guessing the reason to take out the wildlife, the ambient wildlife, is so that they don't interfere with the artillery battle, because it's possible that, you know, they're non-controllable units, so it's possible they can run in and you know, block a shot or something like that, and otherwise disrupt the back and forth. Paladise with this Soulless Pack, he's going to be trying to rain down javelins from above. See how successful he is. As GKG going to head up the middle here, this middle force. Osmodian to his left is going to be taking on Two-Tone. Garrick going to be holding the mid for the name changers, backed up by 4 fetch, a pair from Limp and a pair from Samuel. Looks like Homer next to them, going to be, well, that's interesting. These 2 fetch from Kruniak are going to be tied up on the flank. Not sure if it'd be better to move in with them, although it's kind of hard with this ridge. They'd have to go all the way around just to get in position. So they're just threatening right here. Some block shots from this fetch. Pretty good. I think fetch are going to rule this map, especially when there's like 4 of them like this. Here's a couple more fetch. Eastwind and Genghis Khan going to be squaring off. Osmodian trying to look. Oh, he taunts, interrupts that animation. It's going to get out of there. Uh-oh. Looks like Homer's in trouble if he can get out. Looks like Homer is the first casualty of the game, losing that Warlock. So that's going to be a small victory for TMNT as they look to seal that up. Paladise going to try to keep Ska at bay. It looks like I heard somebody's fetch take some damage here. Did somebody lose the fetch? Uh-oh. Nope, 196%, so I'm not sure what that unit was that got taken out. Could have been a spider. Uh-oh, there's some more stuff over here. Okay, this has got to be Ska. Ska's waiting in the wings. And if you look at the mini-map, it looks like the name changers are going to kind of loop around, maybe open up that surface area for a press of some sort. So it looks like they have a slight advantage position-wise. Some back and forth going on here from Zach and Paris, as well as Kruniak. I guess he took a javelin. He's going to try to move Ska back away, but Ska's just going to take, you know, kind of take this flanking position. And he's going to be escorted by Homer. It is a hot day, so I apologize. I think my computer's probably going to freeze and die at some point, but hopefully not. As I couldn't figure out how to get any kind of temperature control, climate control going on here, so apologize in advance. Hopefully this is still watchable. Oh, somebody lost a unit right there. Looks like Captain picking up another. Captain's pretty good on these fetch, so 195%. Samuel's going to run in, but he is going to be taken out, although he's moving in with his fetch. And Captain is going to have a Recruitia go berserk. So that's going to be TMNT's first loss, I think. 94%. So they might have lost something in addition to that. The other thing to notice with the fetch is that their lightning shots arc on the water, which could be used to your advantage. GKG going to block that Warlock shot with his berserk, but I think the flag might have blocked it on its own. So, uh-oh, we have the press happening here. Eastwind's going to try to drive Genghis back. He's going to take a couple of javelins and hightail it out of there. He doesn't want to mess with these soulless. He is going to end up taking out those spiders that were hounding him and heal up. Actually, these are Heron heroes, so they have virtually unlimited heals. Not quite, but 9. They come fully loaded with 9. And Paladise, no, this is Shadow. Shadow's got to be careful with his fetch. He doesn't want to take unnecessary, or soulless, he doesn't want to take unnecessary losses. Some more block shots. This is kind of a precarious situation for TMNT. Oh no, there's a Berserk Mercuridia. It is going to end up taking down one fetch, which is unfortunate for TMNT. Eastwind is going to survive with one of his own. So he loses one, which is not good. It's going to actually tie things up considerably, although they bounce right back and take out a fetch of their own. So they're up by about 3 percentage points at this point. Or was that a fetch? I think it was a Warlock, actually. Didn't quite see how it ended up going down, though. Once again, I apologize. My CPU is not the best. It is a hot day. and it's overheating somewhat. So hopefully we can make it through in a pretty okay fashion. So far, we've reached a kind of stalemate. I mean, you know, we have this flanking force waiting in the wings. We have these Solus just chilling over there. Uh-oh. Couple of arc shots there. Oh, no, they're just killing the birds. Just shooting birds, you know, hunting, that kind of thing. I've seen some hilarious things with birds, like dwarf bottles hitting, bouncing off birds, things like that. These things happen. So, you know, a high-skilled player might know to just remove them from the map. Ooh, that bird's going to be a casualty of that block shot there. Another spider going down, but at 1 unit trading point apiece, they're somewhat disposable. 88, 84%. Spreads out to about 4 percentage points now, but if you look at the mini-map, name changers are slowly making their way around for an encircled. Oh no! Who was that? Was that GKG? I believe that was GKG losing one of his warlocks there to Two-Tone, who picks up that kill. Not good for TMNT as their lead slowly dwindling. It's now 1 percentage lead, and their positioning is looking pretty vulnerable to a rush of some sort. Two-prong attack. Oh, I hear another shot, but I don't see where it's coming from.
Captured.
Uh-oh, GKG better be careful. That shot is blocked by the flag, however. He's kind of in an odd position here. You would think he would back away from the Limp's incoming fetch. 1 minute remaining, says the announcer. So, yeah, it's TMNT has got to consolidate their forces. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is going to happen. We have Paladise running in, trying to keep those souls at bay, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. 84, 83%. They still have a 1% lead. The fetch are engaging. Looks like Limp's fetch are in a pretty good place. And Kruniak is finally in the middle of things. And so many units are dying. The spider pack is engaging, and they're throwing these Solas for a loop. They're not able to engage and focus down these fetch, which is sort of making things difficult for TMNT2. 60, 74, 77%. It's still pretty close, though, although these fetch are starting to get massive kills as my computer chugs along. Holy crap. And something to note is all these warlocks just chilling, kind of tied up here. Not the greatest for your team. 70, 65%. Actually, Name Changer's taking the lead. They're moving in with their spider pack, nicely spaced here. These fetch and warlocks, very sensitive. Gonna take a lot of hits here. Although, this is pretty scary too. About a 4 fetch. Just all hanging. Uh-oh. Two-Tone with a shot. Not quite gonna kill the hero. But if anybody's lagging like I am and playing this game, they're seriously at a disadvantage. 44, 36% as the remaining units stream in, and it looks like TMNT2 just lost all of their melee, not quite able to contest the flag. I mean, the percentage spread isn't so bad. It's about 8 percentage points, but they sacrificed a lot of their melee trying to protect their artillery units and their ranged units, which survived. And, you know, the fetch are key, right? But, you know, you have to have something contesting the flag. You have to have bodies moving in there. So I think, I want to say, you know, Ska was he kind of had the right idea, buying some cheap bodies in the form of the spiders to kind of loop around the opposing team and disrupt their concentration. I think that was a pretty good move ultimately, as it turned out in this game. So let's look at some of these players. Samuel looks like with kills for his team, but Paris with damage. So not too shabby there. For TMNT, it looks like Kruniak with damage and a three-way tie for kills. Eastwind, Captain, and Kruniak. I believe those three players had fetch, which is shouldn't be surprising. Osmodian looks like struggled to get numbers on the board there. And Homer, the same for his team. So that's going to be game 2, and so far Name Changers have pulled up with a 2-0 lead in this series as we move into game 3, which should be coming up next.